In the heart of Magodo, Lagos, where luxury homes touched the sky and dreams were either made or broken, a group of childhood friends had once shared a single goal: to make it in life. They were 8 boys, raised in the same dusty streets, playing football on weekends, eating puff-puff after school, and promising each other that no matter what happened, they'd stick together. But life, as always, had different plans. The circle. After school, life took them in different directions. Jide, the quiet one, became a tech entrepreneur. He started small with coding gigs, but soon built a fintech startup. By 30, he was a millionaire, living in Magodo Phase 2 with a G-Wagon parked outside. Dapo, the smartest in class, studied medicine abroad and returned to open a private clinic. His reputation grew, and with it, his wealth. Kenny, the calm, focused one, became a real estate developer. He bought land while others bought clothes, and in just a few years, he was building estates. But the others weren't so lucky. Sei, once the funniest among them, struggled with a mechanic shop that barely paid rent. Tun tried everything: barbing, betting, even online scams, but nothing clicked. Kunnel sold electronics on the roadside, barely feeding his family. Lei drove a Kiki, living from trip to trip. The reunion. Jide decided to host a reunion in his mansion: old friends, good food, no pressure. He had one goal: to help them without making them feel small. They were brothers, after all. When the group gathered, the differences were clear. The successful ones wore designer clothes and talked about travels, deals, and investments. The struggling ones smiled, but behind their eyes burned jealousy and pain. "I can't believe we all started together," Tund whispered to Sei. "And see where we are now," Sei muttered, his jaw tight. That night, the wealthy friends pulled the others aside, one by one. "I have a plan to get you back on track," Kenny told Kunnel. "You can manage one of my stores," Dapo offered Lei. Jide said to Tund, "Come work at my firm. I'll train you myself." But pride and envy are deadly twins. The shortcut. After the reunion, Sei, Tund, Kunnel, and Lei met in secret. "We can't be their boys," Tund spat. "Look how they talk to us. Like we're beggars." "Forget their help," Kunnel said. "I know a guy in Ikorodu. Does money rituals. Fast money." Sei hesitated, but hunger is louder than conscience. They traveled one night to see the Babalawo. The man warned them, "You'll get the money, but someone must go. Either a loved one, or your peace of mind." Blinded by desperation, they agreed. In weeks, money started flowing. They bought cars, moved to Lekki apartments, popped bottles on Instagram, and looked down on the same friends who had once offered help. But the curse does not delay. The fall. First, Lei's daughter died mysteriously in her sleep. Then Kunnel began running mad, walking the streets of Lagos naked. Tund was found dead in his car, bleeding from every opening in his body. Sei disappeared. His body was later discovered in a swamp near Badagry, with strange marks on his skin. The news hit the entire Magodo like thunder. People whispered, "Money ritual." They were warned. They wanted to catch up too fast. Jide, Dapo, and Kenny were devastated. "We only wanted to help them," Jide said in tears. "We were planning to set them up." "They didn't believe in patience," Kenny muttered. "They believed we were showing off," Dapo added. Redemption. Years passed. The widows and children of the dead friends were left with nothing. Debts, broken homes, and scars. Jide paid off the school fees for all their children. Dapo offered free health care to the widows. Kenny gave 2 of the oldest boys jobs on his construction sites. The children, raised by the very friends their fathers envied, grew with a different mindset. Hard work, patience, loyalty. They didn't want shortcuts. They wanted legacy. The lesson. In Magodo, their story became a warning told to boys chasing shadows. If you run faster than your time, you might not see the hole ahead. Not all that glitters is gold. Not every delay is denial. And sometimes, the hand you slap away was sent to lift you.